Tudtátok, hogy a legkisebb galaxis az csak 10 milliószor nagyobb, mint a nap?
Nehezebb.
Könnyebb.
Nehezebb.
Nagyobb is, meg a tömege is nagyobb.
Ja. Sziasztok, az Anathemával láthatok egy interjút, amit Dani készített még a Fezenen. Nagyon jó sikerült kis interjú. Dani.
Beszélgettünk az élet fontos dolgairól, mint például drogozás, zenélés és a
horizont nézés.
Tenger mellett élés.
Nézzétek meg!
What's the best thing about being an anathema?
The freedom that it gives you. John tonight is playing a song, and he only has to do a little thing with his shoulder, and I know what he means, you know. But we have like a lot of love between everybody. There's a bond, a very deep bond, and there's a lot of love and fun, and we know each other very well. I would say that was the best thing about it, really.
What do you think people have on their minds when they leave your show?
Kinds of different things, like where's the toilet? You just feel more alive and maybe more peaceful and more aware.
Do you spend a lot of time by the sea?
I live by the sea. I've always lived by the sea. I think I always will live by the sea.
Does the sea inspire you?
Yeah. And there's a new song called Dreaming Light of the Sunrise, which I wrote in Norway, and that's about oneness with nature and oneness with yourself and with somebody else. Or you feel like a moment where you're like in a horizon looking over the sea and you see the sun come up over the sea, you know, and you might see the sunrise, and you just feel a moment there where it's completely awe-inspiring how the planet is turning and the sun is moving and it's all shifting, and it's just perfect how it's working out, and everything in the universe is doing that. You can see the perfection in life in moments like that. The human world is complicated and full of shit because they're always looking for themselves all the time. Stop looking for yourself and just let things be, and you'll see that it makes sense. And there is certainly some music that we've written, Dreaming Light of the Sunrise, for example, that definitely has this feeling. And another song called Lightning Song, both on the new album.
In a few interviews you said that you had a nervous breakdown. Why do you think that happened, and how could you handle that?
It happened because of drugs and because of a lot of pressure and difficult childhood, very difficult family life that went through to my adult life. But drugs, LSD and magic mushrooms brought it on out of nowhere, bang. And I lost everything for a while. But I managed somehow to stay in Anathema. I don't know how. I think the band really kept me going through all of that. I wrote songs like Regret during that period. So when I stopped drinking and smoking marijuana and everything, I kind of went clean. After a couple of months, I really started to heal, and it was amazing. I went to Paris about 3 months after that. I hadn't drank alcohol for about 2 or 3 months, and I don't know anybody out there who, has ever tried stopping drink alcohol for 3 months, but it can be quite fucking difficult for a lot of guys. It was a night and I really was craving a drink, and I was alone all week, and I'd done the therapy and it was working, and I felt better, and I knew I felt better, and something had changed, and I just crossed the street right by the River Seine, and there was a leaf just flying above me in the wind, and I just caught the leaf like that without even trying. I just caught it. I went, wow! I crossed the road, looked across the river, and the Eiffel Tower lights just poof, lit up there and then, poof, and it was like a moment of synchronicity. And I didn't need another drink. I think it was 18 months before I needed another one after that. You know, it's like these little moments where you can read the signs in your life, you know, and there can be very positive changes in your life, you know, and you have to notice the signs. Something positive is happening. You can feel it, you know, and I've had many moments like that in the last 3 years. You know, and you find other things to do if you're not drinking anymore or you're not smoking cigarettes or whatever. You find other things to do and fill with your life. And I haven't got everything sorted yet, but I'm definitely on the right path. I think drugs are great for a while, but they're no way to live your life. Try them, especially in your 20s, but be careful. But try drugs, you know, expand your mind, have a laugh, enjoy yourself, you know, find new horizons. But they're no way to live your life. They're no way to live a dependency, whether it's marijuana, cigarettes, or alcohol. You know, it's to live that way is like trying to drive a car with one hand tied behind your back. You know, maybe you can still drive. You know, use the clutch, change the gear stick and go back on the wheel. You can maybe still drive the car, but you'll never be as good and you're much more likely to have an accident than if you have two. And that's like being addicted to anything is like that.
What would make you a completely happy person?
I don't think I need to be completely happy. I can be peaceful is enough.
What's the meaning of life?
Inner peace.
Köszönjük szépen Dannynek ezt a remek interjút, amit saját maga is egyedül készített a Nagyfehérvári éjszakában.
Október 3-án a Rádai Klubban fel fog lépni nektek a My Small Community, a Liberal Youth és a One Reason to Kiss. Október 4-én szombaton megyünk Pécelre forgatni a 2-4 stábbal, a Tamás Bálint meg én. Október 17-én a Rádai Klubban 2-4 buli, ahol díjkiosztót fogunk tartani és fellép a Pantera Tribute, valamint most vasárnap, szeptember utolsó vasárnapján subscribe klipforgatás lesz a Hújjon a Férgese című számra, ahová várják a jelentkezőket.